Hi everyone, my name is Caitlin, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit my career pathway and how I ended up where I am today, as well as some of the services that you may be interested in at the Pennsylvania CareerLink in Blair County. So starting with my education background, I have a bachelor's degree from Penn State University in rehabilitation and human services. I spent 2 years at the Altoona branch, and then for my other 2 years, I went to University Park, which is Penn State's main campus. And while I was at the main campus is really when I started to realize what I wanted to do for the rest of my life and what my passions were. And it just all kind of fell in place for me there. So during my time at University Park, I spent a lot of time volunteering and just kind of getting into the community and, trying to find my place and see, what really spoke to me. And there was an opportunity that I found. It was almost like an internship, if you will. And what I did is I was um, a counselor at a summer academy for youth that are blind or visually impaired. And I did this for about 2 summers for 2 different age groups. And I fell in love with just the job itself and helping people overcome their barriers. And then everything just kind of clicked for me that this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. So, helping people has been something that's always been a passion of mine. And with that too, I did go to Health South Rehabilitation Hospital in Altoona, that is now known as Encompass Health. And I was an administrative assistant for the chief executive officer there, and helped talk with people with traumatic brain injuries, helped doing some clerical work on the side. And I just felt like, healthcare wasn't necessarily for me. So I knew I wanted to help people, but I didn't know exactly in what capacity I could do that without being in, with the blood and the needles, things like that. It just really wasn't something I could see myself doing. So fast forward to May of 2017, when I graduated college, I started job searching, and on Indeed.com, I found a position for the youth career planner position at the Pennsylvania CareerLink in Bedford County. And I am originally from Bedford County, and after doing research on the company's website, I really saw that my mission and my values lined up with the CareerLink's mission and values. So I'm happy to say that I was a career planner at the CareerLink office for almost 3 years. And what I did there is I worked with youth ages 12 to 24 and helped them overcome employment barriers. So kind of back in the beginning, when I talked about working with kids that are blind or visually impaired, I kind of took that to the next level to work with people that have employment barriers. That's not only limited to visually impairments, but also, whether they're a youth that is pregnant and parenting, someone that's been touched by the criminal justice system, the list goes on and on. Low income, so lots of different barriers that can affect employment and the overall success. So I really enjoyed what I did. I was always in the schools and at job fairs, connecting with young adults and helping them with work readiness skills, and as well as, trying to define what their career path will look like in the future. So fast forward to now, when I almost reached my third year mark, I was promoted to the youth program manager at the Blair County CareerLink office. So what I do now is I actually oversee 3 career planners. So in the past, I was a career planner. Now I have 3 of those that I manage. And I manage all the different youth and young adult programs that we have. And it's a really rewarding position, being able to see not only my team succeed, but also the individuals that they are serving. So next, I wanted to talk about a little bit about what the job market looks like in case you or someone you know may be interested in the human services field, which is where my job kind of lies within the job market. So according to our 2020 high priority occupations for the Southern Alleghenies region, we fall within the social and human service assistance group. So you can see that this is called labor market information. And this is information that we can help you identify across, any type of industry that you're looking into working in. And it's always good to have that background knowledge so you know if you can live a comfortable lifestyle, making the amount of money and, just knowing how far you want to go within your schooling, whether you want to join the workforce after school or you want to continue with your education like I did. So you can see here for social and human service assistance, the entry level wage is about 23,000 and an annual average is about 32,000 in the Southern Alleghenies region, which I'm sorry, the Southern Alleghenies is Bedford, Blair, Cambria, Somerset, Huntington, and Fulton. All those counties kind of are lumped within this data. An experience level. So if you have a few years of experience under your belt, you can find yourself around 37,000 per year. And then you can see under the employment in 2016, which it is now 2021, it was projected that 1,100 jobs would open in this industry. Now projected to 2026, which is 5 years from now, there's a little over 1,200 openings within the Southern Alleghenies region for this type of work. So that is a percent change of almost 8%. And that breaks down to about 147 social and human services assistants that are needed within the Southern Alleghenies region. Okay. So now that you know a little bit about me and my career path, I want to talk about how the CareerLink can help you while you're in school or you're out of school. So we serve anyone ages 12 to 24 in our programs, and we can help you identify, maybe what your career path is, what the next step would be based on your wants and your goals. And we also assist with work readiness activities and goals, to help you succeed within the workplace. So one of the ways that we can do that is through our paid work experience program. It is 12 weeks of paid work experience, or if you break it down, it's about 360 hours for $9 per hour up to 30 hours per week. Excuse me. This isn't offered a year-round program, and we do have 20 hours of that work readiness classroom instruction that I was talking about prior to. And this instruction can be done in person or virtually. During the pandemic, we are actually offering 10 hours of the pre-employment instruction. And these programs are made possible through the Workforce Innovation Opportunity Act and the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families. Now, when you graduate high school, maybe you're a senior thinking, you haven't really defined your work path yet or your career path yet. You want to get your feet wet in the workforce. We do have something called the on-the-job training program that is $11 per hour. And that is a maximum length of 6 months, which is broken down into 960 hours. And employers are reimbursed up to 50% of their wages. Some of the benefits of this program are it assists customers in obtaining and retaining employment, bridges the skill gaps between the participants' skills and the skills employers are looking for. It promotes self-sufficient employment and career advancement, and participants remain with employer after the program. So the goal is to be retained at the end of the 6 months. We also have, for someone who does want to go for post-secondary education, we do have something called tuition assistance that we refer in the CareerLink realm as an ITA, individual training account is what that stands for. And some of the highlights of that is that for programs 2 years in duration or less, are programs that possibly could be funded. Now they do have to be on our high priority occupation list that frequently is updated each year. So you would need to check with your career planner. And so again, yes, the course and institution must be on that provider list. So you could get back or have $6,000 towards your program if it is a 2-year program, or up to $4,500 for less than a 2-year program. So some of our funded programs that are commonly on our training provider list is certified nursing assistant, commercial driver's license, which CDL, you've probably heard that a little more frequently, business management, welding, and information technology. There's also an LPN, licensed practical nursing. So lots of different options, and these can be at like the Greater Altoona Career and Technology Center, South Hills, Penn Highlands. There's a lot of different schools and a lot of different options. If this is something you are considering, please reach out to the CareerLink office in Blair County, and they would be happy to enroll you in our programs and help direct you to the right training provider. We also have career readiness activities while you're in school. So again, we serve anyone 12 to 24 years of age. And this is something that we like to refer that you can learn and earn up to $70 in incentives by participating in these career education activities. So these are, we call Tier 1 and Tier 2 services in the CareerLink realm. And it can include anything, including like industry tours, whether that's virtual or in person, career exploration activities, labor market information, like I showed you on a previous slide of what human service people kind of make in their field. Career readiness workshops that can include social media, resumes, interviews, mock interviews, talk about employer expectations, go through financial literacy workshops. So there's a lot of different things that can help make you feel more confident when you're looking for that first job, or you need a little refresher down the road. We're here to support you and help you become more employable and marketable to employers. So we do have a program for out-of-school youth. So typically this program is for people that, this is for 12 to 24 still. Under WIOA, we do have eligibility and suitability guidelines. So you would have one or more of the barriers following here. I will not go over the whole list there. But when it says low income household too, for in-school kids, this would be something where we only look at the individual's income unless they have children as well. And so almost, a lot of our people fall within those guidelines because not a lot of high school kids are working or are under the income guidelines that are required for our program. So for Tanf Eligibility, which is the in-school, is again 12 to 24, and these would be some of the additional barriers that you or someone you may know have, and they have to meet that income guidelines and be a U.S. citizen or a Tanf eligible non-citizen, a Pennsylvania resident, and identity verified through your social security number. And we also have something called a Business Education Partnership Grant. And within our guidelines and services, there is no eligibility for this program. And it is a really great program. It ends June 30th of 2021. And it focuses on tech tours, business and bites, virtual to reality job shadowing experiences, and innovation learning labs. So a lot of these are kind of under the umbrella of STEM activities. So we're really focusing on the STEM related fields within this grant. So that is a brief overview of our services. And this is our contact information that you can reach out to us for more information. My name again is Kaylyn Clapper, and I am the Youth Program Manager. My number and email is there, as well as my 3 career planners. So each career planner is assigned to certain schools within Blair County. So if you know who your designated career planner is, you can most certainly reach out to them directly, or you can ask your guidance counselor, one of your teachers, to reach out to us. We're happy to help and explain more about the program. Our main office is in the Altoona Library. At this current time, we are going under repairs due to flooding within the library. And we are stationed right now at the Transportation Center. And also we have an office in Duncansville. We can provide in-person services and virtual services, whichever is most suitable for the clients. So thank you so much for your time today. I do appreciate it. And if you are interested in our programs, we would be happy to discuss further and how to become eligible for this program. Thank you so much for your time.